Hey yo, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Petra Gishobi. I know it's been a while since I posted, but there's an explanation for that. So many things have been happening for the past 3, 4, 5 months since I posted here on YouTube. But I'm here to update you about this, and also about this. So not to worry, I will update you. I almost forgot. Before I begin this video, please subscribe because it will help me grow my channel and reach a wider audience. So without much further ado, let's get to the video. What have I been up? So before I begin this video, I'd love to put a disclaimer out there. If in case I make it seem like the accomplishments I have made from the updates I'm going to be making here, it's totally from my hard work, totally from the effort that I've put, I'd be lying. I want to really acknowledge God's part in favoring me to get where I am today. So first things first, what have I been doing? So I'm not quite sure if it is this year September, early September or late October, where I discovered there's a huge potential for me to grow my brand on Twitter. And when I discovered this, I decided, I think it is time for me to at least focus on one thing I'm seeing myself being good at. Let me tell you about my personality. I am ENTP debater. One thing about us, we are excellent at starting. We are excellent at having great ideas. We are excellent about discovering basically new strategies of doing things, and when we do it so vigorously. We get known, we get that type of rising star attitude, but it gets a point whenever it begins to become monotonous. It's so difficult for us to continue what we're doing. So it ends up making us becoming good at so many things but not excellent at that one thing. And by the way, this word is what made me even begin my podcast, begin my journey of talking about excellence on my Future Spaces. So that is where it all started. I discovered I was averagely good at so many things, and I decided, you know what? It's about time for me to focus at least on one thing that I'm becoming good at and which I really enjoy, and maximize on it. And when it gets to a certain level, I will definitely continue pursuing all the other things I'm already good at, really. So I hope you're catching up. So the other thing that really got me intrigued in these Twitter spaces is that I think I'm very good at observation, but I truly want to talk about that. I'm really good at situation analysis, let me call it that. So I started noticing that this person, when they talk about this, they're getting more engagement. Or when this person talks about things, this particular perspective, they're getting engagement. And when I discovered that, I'm like, maybe I should do it too, but with a little bit of twist. Of course, with an ENTP, there is always some sort of a twist, because we actually are known for breaking rules and changing them to a different perspective. So anyway, so I started doing that. I started tweeting about technology. I started tweeting about startups, business, marketing, anything in the realm of startup and business, especially SMEs. I was getting a lot of people coming in, interacting with my content, and which felt so good. I don't even want to lie. And I want to give props to the two ladies who really helped my brand grow, which is Janet Machuka and Miss Marty. These two ladies really played a huge role in my brand and also in my business. So another factor that I know deep in my bones that really contributed to where I'm at right now is the fact that I have background working in a marketing agency. I still work with them in regards to social media marketing, in regards to exhibitions, all that. So I do have a background in marketing. And since I was told in the training that I have been receiving over the years that I'm really good at marketing communications, so I think that too really helped me get to where I am right now. So with that said, I started talking about technology, startups, SMEs, in regards to marketing communications, with an end goal of exchanging value. My value is that I get traction, I get people who follow, and also, when people are following you, you are forced to actually learn even more, because they want to receive more knowledge, they want to receive more value. So it's going to push you to learn more so that you're able to give. You're only able to give what you already have. So I started posting, but not just for the sake of posting. There is always an end goal: engagement, new followers, and also to grow my brand as Patra Gishobi. And with that said, I started being invited to exhibitions, tech exhibitions for that matter. And let me tell you, majority of the people I know are techies. I don't even want to lie. So in that world, I am like, wow, I really wish I did a course in computer science or something, but I know myself, I am not, and I repeat, I am not a scientist. Let me just call it at that. I am not a scientist, I am an artist. And that is something I just came to really make terms with. I'm not a technical person, I am artistic. If you have this product and you want to take it to the market, and you want the market to know about it or to position yourself in the market, hey, I'm your guy. But in the process, if you want to build something, especially a tech product, I'm sorry, it's not me. It's just not for me. And you know, as you grow up, the older you get, you really understand your strengths and your weaknesses. I got to the fact that, hey, I may not be a techie, but I can be a marketer. But I can be, actually there's a term I was told that I could brand myself with, although I'm not quite sure that's me. They tell me that I am a tech evangelist. I have never heard of such a thing until I was invited to these spaces. So, and then funny thing, people just know me as Shorty for stickers. Well, if you don't know, I sell stickers. My business name is Usemi Stickers. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as well at Usemi Stickers. That is where you get all the best stickers. So that aside, I started posting, I started meeting these people, and you know, when you are online and you go to these spaces and meet the people who are following you, that it's just a feeling I can't be able to explain. If this is how influencers feel, then now I know why they love their jobs. It's a great feeling, I must admit. So I started getting invited to tech events. I think I'll insert a photo right here. I started getting invited to tech events. I started getting gigs on the marketing. I don't want to lie. I want to take this opportunity to really, truly thank Kenyanita Baraka, to really, truly thank Janet Machuka and Miss Mati. These three people have really played a huge role for me to get into these spaces of business, these spaces of startups, really, and I'm really so grateful. So another thing that has been happening to me since I last posted was that I became so much intentional about building relationship. And if you know me, like we've been friends before or you've interacted with me before, I wasn't that much into friendship until I started growing up and I discovered friendships are so important. Friendships, acquaintances, and your network is so important. But let me talk a little bit about friendship. So I had an attitude of being possessive. I still am being possessive with the type of friends I keep, best friends type of thing. But nowadays I'm not quite like that. I'm still that, but I'm not like that. I'm so intentional about building relationship. I'm so grateful for my friends. I can count on them. And you know, with friendship, it's about relating. Do you relate with me where I'm at in my season? And do I relate with you? Am I able to accept you as you are and you to accept me as I am? Are we able to actually build value with each other? Are we able to support each other? Are we able to make each other feel that we can count on each other? So I'm all about that, and I'm so grateful for my friends as well. I'm so grateful because there's something I used to tell myself. There's a specific type of ladies, and let me be quite honest, there's a specific type of ladies I wanted to be associated with. How they look, the type of confidence they have, what they're doing in their lives. Okay, I'm into business, I'm into startups. I also want my circle to be interested in business. I also want my circle to be interested in creating wealth, in finances, that type of thing. And so I became so happy when I met ladies who are so interested in what my interests are, so that it's even easier for me to relate. And that has been the greatest highlight besides building my personal brand. Another thing is that, sometimes they say that when a child stops taking milk, he's able to eat their own food. Let me tell you, something I've discovered. You can never be given everything. Spoon-fed, basically. When someone gives you tomatoes, gives you onions, gives you meat, it's up to you to cook and make meat that you can eat. Because let me tell you, in as much as you can have mentors, in as much as you can have a great support system, in as much as you can have all the networks you could think of really, and you don't have the initiative for yourself to be focused, to be determined, and to be aggressive with what you want to accomplish, it's as good as not having all of that, because they can only take you so far. But it is you to push yourself, it is you to take yourself further. Like, if I remember the training that I received in regards to marketing, I have used that training to create opportunities for myself, whether in the digital spaces, even if it's with my network. I have basically discovered that everyone is trying to sell something, and the whole skill of marketing and sales, I think it should be taught to everyone. And it has also helped me help other small and medium-sized enterprises build their companies. I'm so excited to even be working with organizations which want me to help them in that department. And let me tell you, after you're trained, after you're able to be exposed, it is completely up to you to make a name for yourself. It is up to you to create the future that you want to have. And I think I'm going to be making more videos in regards to startups, small and medium-sized enterprises, and a little bit of motivational talks. Let me know, what type of content are you looking forward to hearing from me? Comment down below so that I'm able to maximize, so that you're able to come back to my YouTube channel and help me grow as I help you with the value that I'm also receiving. So I have basically learned that you are the author of your own life. I know it's a cliche, but let me tell you, it is so true. You're the author of your own life. In as much as you might not be having, you may not be coming from the best background, privileged background for that matter, financially or even in terms of exposure, it's up to you to make a name for yourself. The ground is not leveled. Even if you're from here and some other people are here, it is up to you to grow. It's not necessary for you to grow to where they are or over where they are, but grow. Just progress. That's the goal. Just progress, just grow, just make a name for yourself, for your family, and for your generation. So from this short period, I was also able to start my own podcast. I have always thought of this. Let me tell you, I have always thought of starting my own podcast, which I did, and I'd love to give a round of applause to myself. I had to learn how to edit audio. I think I'm so proud of this far that I've come. I'm trying to reflect where I have been and where I am right now, and I feel like there's so much value I can give to people, I can give to whoever comes into contact with me. And actually my prayer is that whoever comes into contact with Patra Gishobi, whether it's my name, my article, my voice, my dressing, my anything, their life will never be the same, and it's going to be transformed into a better version. That is my prayer. I just want to be known for excellence, that I'm even able to transfer to anyone who gets into contact with me. And with that said, I started a podcast. The podcast name is The Excellence Podcast. And a little bit of background story. By the way, when I was in campus, just a little bit of hint. When I was in campus, I was campaigning for the deputy president seat, which I ended up getting the seat. Thank you, Jesus. So when I got that seat, when I was campaigning rather, my sort of catchphrase was the Lady of Excellence. So everybody knew me as the Lady of Excellence. With campaign, you need to have a catchy thing, really, yeah? So the Lady of Excellence, I really loved that term, excellence. I can't wait to dive in deeper and experience and be that type of person, an excellent person, of course. So my podcast name is The Excellence Podcast. I upload weekly, but of course we are on a break. It's during this festive season that I'm really trying to unpack and be able to strategize on how to release the episodes. But I've really learned a lot, and I look forward to, in the next 6 months, I'm able to look back and see what have I been able to accomplish this far. How many people have been able to benefit from watching my videos, listening to my voice, or seeing my picture somewhere? How many people are able to benefit from my own existence? And I cannot wait for what life has to offer for me moving forward. So with that said, even the sun has started setting. With that said, I am so grateful for everyone who has been subscribing to my channel. I remember the last time I was here on YouTube, I think my subscribers were at 300 or 305, right about there. And right now, I think it's 320, 321, I'm not quite sure. But I'm so grateful. I am so thankful for everyone who's supporting me, who's watching my videos, people who are sending me on my DMs like, yo, Pasha, I've seen you on YouTube. Actually, I do have clients who just say, it's like, okay, there's a pros and there's a con. Across all social media platforms, it's Patra Gishobi. So you find that when I'm working with someone, or before I'm actually having an interview sort of, or a meeting, this person has already gone to see who I am, what type of content I post. So I'm in a meeting and then they say, oh, Patra, I know you. I see you on YouTube. I've subscribed to their channel. So I'm like, I need to be cautious of what I post. Of course, I'm not really fearful about that because I know the content I post, and I hope that I'd be consistent in sharing valuable content and also entertaining, of course. And yeah, so what else have I not told you? I think that's about it. I'm so looking forward to posting more frequently on YouTube. Gradually, of course. Something about me, I think I've already mentioned my personality is an ENTP debater. We have a lot of interest, a lot. And so already my other social media platforms, I've already branded myself in specific niches. And here on YouTube, I feel like it's a great platform for me to now bring everything else, all components Patra Gishobi, into here, share it with you guys so that you're able to see the different versions of me, not just a specific type of content. But I hope that you're going to enjoy this. So thank you so much. Please subscribe, comment down below on what type of content you're really looking forward to. In that regard, I'm really looking forward to posting more on startups, post more on small and medium-sized enterprises, marketing in general, especially digital marketing. I'm really learning a lot about that. I'm learning a lot about user-generated content, which I'd love to share with you. So comment down below on what type of content you're really looking forward to. Once in a while, I'll be doing some, some self-care type of things. Of course, I've told you I have a lot of interest, which I'd love to share with you. So, okay, now I can stop talking. So thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please subscribe and see ya. Asante.